What's up, everyone? It is Jason, and welcome back to the channel. I'm here with the amazingly talented Gabby Rose, part of the SCE family for life. And Gabby is now just back from a whirlwind of a year where she went on tour with the Jonas Brothers.
Correct.
Going from doing weddings and events, putting a video up on TikTok, the stars aligning, and her then the first show being at Yankee Stadium. She's from New York, 70,000 people.
It's serendipitous.
How, what, and oh my gosh, welcome home.
Thank you. It's good to be home. It's like I never left.
For anyone watching this, I have so much love for Gabby because we've been in the trenches for a long time together, doing parties, and I just having a lot of fun doing what we do. Tell me a little bit about the tour if you can.
Sure. I mean, the tour is amazing. The band it's like a 14-piece band. So they pretty much doubled the size of the band and they included me in it. And it feels like every single show, not only am I playing music that I love, but I can totally be myself. It's such an amazing, it's better than I thought that it would be in that sense.
The thing that I think is so impressive of how the stars have aligned is Gabby is actually a legit Jonas Brothers fan. So imagine being a musician, being lost in your craft, and being asked to play for people that you absolutely love and have inspired you to do what you do.
It's insane.
It's insane. So I wanted to ask a couple of questions. And the first question is, because not a lot of people understand the complexities of large events, stadium events, tour events, and I am very fortunate to say, I've been down that road before in my career, over my career, in my life, during my career. And now that you've just spent the past couple of months, 60, 70 plus shows, stadium shows, people don't understand how those large events actually do compare to the smaller events. To go from a 150 person wedding to a 50,000 plus person, stadium. Can you talk a little bit about how things maybe are similar? I understand they're very different, but how are they similar?
They're very different, but honestly, the way I approach a 150 person wedding is the same as I approach a 50,000 person stadium or arena, whatever. Because honestly, it's about, I still have to prepare, I still have to show up feeling my best, looking my best, and I'm giving a performance. It doesn't matter if there's, truly, it doesn't matter if there's 10 people in the room or 10,000, I love to be able to see the faces. That's one thing that I'm actually really happy about and that I didn't expect. They say when you're on stage, sometimes you can't even see who's out there. But the way this show is, it's very interactive. I can see I obviously can't see everybody who's back, all the way back at the end. But I'm looking at people's faces. I can see the way they're reacting. That is why I'm there, to provide a good time. And that is no different than why I'm here at this wedding tonight, which is to provide a good time and to connect with people, to make them feel seen. So for me, the biggest difference between a stadium and a wedding is there really isn't that much difference.
I love that you mentioned the way you prepare, and I think the showmanship, maybe that's not the right word, but the performance vibes that you give off are super important, especially when you're on that type of stage. Because, being in front of that many people, hey, if you're off your mark and someone puts it up on Instagram, it's not a good look for anyone or whatever. It goes up on TikTok and it's oh, whatever. And we've done videos here on the channel about just being lost in the moment. I know there's a video from this venue that we put up, or I put up, and it's just about how your stage presence, how smiling, how singing the words to the songs, being lost in the moment, really fuels the fire of excitement for people when they're at events. And
Totally.
I love that you kind of mentioned that. I think it's just awesome.
Yeah.
Do you ever get nervous?
I get nervous I still get nervous for every performance. It really doesn't matter what it is. Because I'm anything could happen. I'm not always in control of everything. I'm only in control of myself and my preparedness and my attitude. So I'm always nervous because everything is important to me,
I love that. And how do you deal with the nerves? What do you do? Just work your way through it? Or?
I feel once I'm starting, it's just like any other performance. Once I start and I get into the groove of it, and I start to connect with people and find my groove, then the nerves go away. But it's preparing. It's while I'm doing my hair and I'm doing my makeup and I'm warming up, I'm oh my God, what's gonna happen tonight? It's always been like that for me. I feel a little bit of nerves is healthy. and it keeps me on my toes and keeps me challenging myself. I think if I wasn't nervous at all, I'd be kind of bored.
I have two more quick questions, and then we have to get back in and continue to rock. The first is, what's next? What's coming up?
So, well, I'm gonna be home for a little while, and hopefully we could do more events. But next year I'm touring the world with Jonas Brothers, so we're going to New Zealand and Australia and India and South America and Europe and everything. But in between, I'm still gonna be writing my music. I'm gonna be improving at everything that I'm doing, and what's next, I don't know for sure. I'm open-minded.
If you're not following Gabby or her band Titled in Rose, and I'll put the information in the description of this video, make sure you click support, download all things, everything, and stay in the know of what's going on with Gabby. Now, I know Gabby on a personal level. She performed at my own wedding, and I absolutely adore you in so many different ways. I think you're talented. I think you're creative. You trusted me when things were a little bit different, when we were just kind of really like launching this new style fusion experience, and you trusted me to kind of ride the wave, and it
you
landed.
trusted me.
Oh my God, it was insane. We've been through so much.
Yes.
But I know that the younger Gabby had big dreams, big aspirations, and dreamt one day of maybe doing something even close, even if you didn't realize it was possible, of
Yeah.
where you are now. So here we are, fast forward. If you could go back to the early years, what's one piece of advice that you would give the much younger, and Gabby's super young, but the much younger,
Not that young anymore.
the much younger Gabby Rose, what's one piece of advice you would either give to someone coming up, some little girl watching this somewhere? What would you say to her? What would you say to yourself if you could rewind time 15, 20 years about life, this industry, and your journey?
Well, first of all, I'll say it's really, really cool to see little girls out there in the audience and their moms like DMing me and saying, you inspired my daughter or my son to pick up saxophone or just play music in general. So that is like an amazing side effect of what I'm doing now, and that makes me very happy. But 12-year-old Gabby's first concert was the Jonas Brothers.
What?
So if I was talking to 12-year-old
What?
Gabby, who really couldn't imagine this happening, I would probably say, always stay true to your inner child, because for me, it's bringing myself back to my inner child that has gotten me to like the core of really who I am as a person and as a musician, and helps me enjoy what I'm doing now so much more, because I feel like it really is truly me. I don't have to pretend to be somebody else. I'm just having fun, and it feels natural, and it really does come down to me remembering what's fun about doing this. And 12-year-old Gabby wasn't thinking about, being busy or how many followers I have or how many likes I'm getting or how much money I'm making or how are people thinking about me. She was just enjoying it. So
I absolutely love that. Okay, Gabby, it's time to get back in. Give me
Okay.
some love. I absolutely adore you. If you're not following Gabby, you need to be following her.
And if you're not following him, you need to be following Jason Janai
No,
at SCE, the best event group in New Jersey, just everything, this whole area, maybe the world, maybe the world.
Oh my gosh. Thank
Let's
you
be
so
real.
much. Okay, well, listen. Follow Gabby, support Gabby, follow the channel, support the channel. Be on the lookout for more incredible content right here in the days, weeks, and months ahead. Thanks for watching. I love you. Let's go.